Hello! Welcome in, Rocks! Welcome in, Rages! I did not catch the name. Please remind me. Hello! Welcome to the Mo Network. How was Pedra Lina? Thank you. Your first name is that first name Lina? Do I call you by Lina? Welcome in. I have just returned from a month-long trip, during which I went to Hong Kong, Xisuangbanna, Hunan, and then Hong Kong again. Today I'm going to talk about the Xisuangbanna part of the trip. If you're interested, please listen along, join us. Hi! You can call me Lena. Hi, Lena! Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you guys had a good stream. What were you doing? What were you doing? I'm a shy lurker of yours. Oh my god, really? That's so cool. That's even cooler. I love your art. I hope my chat behaves well with you. I'm sure they will, right? Oh, let me wave at you. Hey! Right now we are at a place called Lo Wu. The Lo Wu station. Lo Wu is the stop. The first stop you reach when you go to China from Hong Kong, usually. And there's another station called Lo Ma Zhao, but Lo Wu is the more commonly used one. We need a Rock Mole Alliance. Yes, yes! Let's form one right now. Hydra is in Spanish, so it's difficult. Okay, I will do Lina. I can't do the hard R's. I've been practicing, but I still can't do it, so I'll stick to Lina for now. That's a cute way to show off your trip. Yay! I tried my best to put stuff together, but before we talk about China, I have some leftover stuff I need to talk about for the first part of the Hong Kong trip. Oh, I'm large! This is going to happen every time, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. I'm regular sized. Wait, I can be a little larger. But I was very lucky to have been able to catch the super duper tail end of the Ina X Sushiro collab. Lucky me. Ina, yeah! You a fan, are you taco? Oh, thank you for the link, Josh. By the way, hi moles. Wait, guys, why are the YouTube usernames not displaying properly? Has this been a thing? But yeah, let's do a little Sushiro review. This was the display I saw, and then I realized I can still get some Ina merch. So how it works is that she has some special collab items on the menu, and if you order them, then you get one gacha roll of specific item. For example, the standee I got came with the fried taco dish, which hopefully I have a picture of. Why has it changed to the @ handle? This is gonna be quite confusing. Is it gonna stay like that forever? As you can see, she's so adorable. Oh my god. I wish I got some stickers too. That's not that's not sushi at all. Here's some food I got. This was a mixed berry parfait. Scallop nigiri, salmon sashimi, and something else. Whitefish nigiri. Mystery whitefish nigiri. These were not super memorable like the savory dishes, but the berry parfait was pretty good from what I remember. They changed it so it's more unique. It's unique, alright? So unique I don't recognize some of you guys. Unpopular opinion, but I prefer the custom names because people could add emojis and longer phrases and stuff. Yeah, in a way it makes it more unique. And then some people decide to change their name later on, and it gives them the flexibility to do that. Is that a word? Flexibility. Gacha of Tabby related poses and outfits. Huh? It's a little early to think about my sushi roll collab. But yeah, good stuff. Standard. I would say standard. Standard good. Better than most sushi you'll have in America, probably. And for the scallop, you can get a half-size one. I thought that was... For some of the sushi, you can get half-size. So that's handy if you have a small stomach. And the way it's delivered is really interesting. So this type of restaurant, is it called conveyor belt sushi in English? I'll call it that. So when I was growing up, you just grab this like a bunch of sushis going around, and you just grab it. You see something you like and you grab it. But now it's evolved to you ordering it off an iPad, and then it gets delivered to you like on a little mini express train, bullet train. It's really cool. I have footage of that, of course. Stay tuned for the vlog. This is only a preview of the vlog. I have footage of everything. And this was the standee I managed to gacha. Super cute. I was hoping for a different one, though. I was hoping for this one that's on the counter. I think this one is super cute. It's like a little storefront. I was hoping for that one. Or this one, I think. Because even though her outfit is super cute, it's a little bit busy. So I want one where you can see Ina more clearly. But I'm still really happy with this one because the little sushi creatures are really cute in this. That's not. That's not. And this was the special collab item. Oh my god, I feel like I have to end stream before I even get through the sushi raw portion. Anyways, this is really good. Normally, I don't like fried taco because it's not very exciting, but this was fried, crispy on the outside, but most importantly, it's tender and soft inside and not rubbery, how a lot of taco can be. Hello, Rugen. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Evie. Very delicious. And Yukura sushi. This is called Fa Zirun. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like nigiri, salmon nigiri, but instead of the salmon on top, it's wrapped all the way around with salmon. It's like the rice is having cozy kotatsu time under a blanket of salmon and with mayonnaise on top, and the fly, what's this? Fly fish? And the fish roll on top is like the mikan you usually find on top of a kotatsu. This was good, but then they put so much mayonnaise in it as if it was free. Same with this. So if you go to Sushiro, don't order stuff with mayonnaise on it because it will be drowning in mayonnaise. And super quickly, this was the durian meat pate I tried in Hong Kong. It is really good. It actually makes a lot of sense for durian to be in a savory dish because people describe it to be oniony. And maybe durian belongs in savory cuisine for that reason. It's like sweet onion. It's like a sweet onion patty. Surprisingly fits well. And I think it really helps that the outside was super crispy. I think that's what makes the dish. Otherwise, it might have been a bit weird. Recommend. Okay. And I think we should get to the actual China part. Okay, so what is Xisuangbanna? This is China. This is a map of China. And the little pin you see there is where Xisuangbanna is located, and this is where we're heading. Is all of this pretty expensive? I would say the cost of living in Hong Kong is not the cheapest, but it's probably cheaper than where you live. Yes. I would say on average a meal in Hong Kong would cost you, I would say 50 Hong Kong dollars. If you want a drink and stuff, it can be cheaper than that, but I would say $50. 50 Hong Kong dollars. I would say 40, you can get a pretty big meal for 45. So yeah, we're heading to Xisuangbanna, and this is the vibe. This is officially the vibe on Google. Oh, it's because it's very close to Thailand. Vietnam, you will see those influences show through. Honestly, I don't know enough to talk about like how it's governed and stuff, but I'll just show you the things I saw. And I made a quick stop at this commercial mall right next to Lowwu. It's the most well-known mall, and it's you have to be careful around here because there are lots of, are they called hawkers? Like people who will ask you if you wanna get your nails done, if you need this, if you need that. Because a lot of tourists pass through this area, you have to be careful who you trust. You might get slightly scammed here, and probably you don't want to do currency exchange here either. How is it unofficial? No, it was the official vibe. 50 Hong Kong dollars is 6. Is it only 6 USD? Oh, wow, that's pretty cheap. I've just learned to ignore everyone in busy areas. Specifically touristy areas, because for Hong Kong it's harder to tell, because even without tourists, Hong Kong can get busy. In China too. So my mom got her nails done here. I did not. I don't do nails, but they turned out really nice. And from here, you take a little subway type thing, an extension of the Hong Kong MTR, and then you will get to the Lowwu Airport. No, the Shenzhen Airport. This is what it looks like. It looks crazy. The ceiling looks insane, doesn't it? It's a little bit tiring for the eyes. If you look at the ceiling as you walk, you get a little dizzy, get a little motion sickness. 7 USD here in Chile, it is the equal of a common dish. Almost everything costs around $8 to $10. Wow! Maybe Hong Kong is still pretty cheap. Doesn't it? It looks like bubble wrap. And they have really fancy spaceship looking things that take your luggage to the back. And here you just use your, for me I just use my 回鄉證, which is just a piece of card. Form of ID. You don't need your passport. Well, I don't because I'm from Hong Kong. I can just use the card. And yeah, super cool airport. For something fancy, you can easily get up to 40 USD. Wow, I didn't know Chile was so expensive. Still not as expensive as the Bay Area though. Interesting thing about airports and train stations in China is that you go through security when you go in, but then they always have a separate exit, a special exit for specifically for smokers to go outside and have a smoke, and then they have to go through security again when they come in. What's the point? What's the point actually? But yeah, in China there are still a lot of smokers, so they have little accommodations like that for them, aka my dad, for my dad. And what's next? And And we have arrived in Xisuangbanna. This is the Peacock Hotel. Is it just me, or is this building a little bit phallic? The lights are so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. The PP Hotel. Let me see. And then the next stop. Hello, E hyphen. Is this E Black? I just recognized you because of the new username display. Hello. This is actually not a picture from my first night, but my mom actually booked a little mini van to take us from the airport to the hotel, so that was really nice. But this vehicle right here is like a modified motorcycle, like a golf cart that just goes around the city. This is my preferred method of travel. Is super fun, but it's really scary because there's no glass between you and the outside world. So if you're not careful, you're gonna roll off. And this is the lobby of the hotel I stayed at. My mom actually lost her shit when we arrived here. So to plan the trip, she looked up a bunch of hotels and was like staying up until really late in the night. Trying to decide on which hotel to pick, like her favorite style of interior design and everything. But when we got there, the front desk said, "Welcome. We have upgraded both of your rooms to the premium suite." But we went up to our rooms and the rooms looked really bad. And then my mom lost her shit and went full Karen on the front desk. Apparently my dad's room looked like the most basic room, like the cheapest hotel room you could get. And our room, instead of a nicely designed room, it looked like a standard hotel room. And she got really mad and was telling the front desk off, but I feel like it's warranted because instead of an upgrade, she got something worse. And to outsiders or like if you did not see the rooms, you would think that she's going crazy. She's crazy. Because why would you get mad over an upgrade? But there's a possibility that they overbooked the rooms and then just said that they were giving us an upgrade because they simply ran out of rooms and had to put us in these rooms. That's what it actually felt like. So after a little bit of an argument, we got the rooms we initially asked for, and it looked nice. However, on the second night, for some reason, the room smelled like doo-doo. The entire night. My mom thought it was because my uncle and my dad took a shit in the bathroom and then left some of the dirty tissues in the bin. But I don't think that's the case because we shut the bathroom door, but it was still stinky. I think it was the vents. I think it was coming from the vents. In the middle of the night, I felt so sick. I had to escape to the balcony, and I just slept on the balcony for a bit. My mom woke up, was like, "You okay? Tabby, you good?" Haunted ghost poo. I know, it was so... It was gross. On top of that, the paint was peeling and like there were bubbles forming underneath the wall paint. That's when you know something's growing in there. So I would not recommend this hotel. Bad ventilation. Yeah, maybe it was connected to some sort of contamination. Maybe a pipe burst and it was right next to the vents or something, and they were trying to fix it, but they were not being transparent about the situation, so they just gave us a quote-unquote upgrade. Yeah, who knows what was going on. Let's get to some good stuff. Some fun stuff. We have arrived at the night market. Eee! Xisuangbanna is super famous for its night markets. And all of the food. All of the interesting foods you can get. Let's see. What did I eat while I was there? Insect warning. Insect warning. I'll just show you what the night market looks like first. Should I put it in words? Insect warning. It's probably too late if by the time they read insect warning. Warning. This is what the night market looks like. Oh, by the way, guys. I meant to mention this in the beginning, but I mentioned stop saying mention. For those who want to help out the people who are affected by the typo fire, I have linked some organizations below, some donation links in the description. If you would like to help, you can donate there. The first one is the 人濟 Hospital, and the second link is to an animal shelter who's helping out. Yeah, would really appreciate it. Okay, back to the night market. This is what it looks like. I managed to grab a shot that's not filled with people, but there's actually a lot of people, usually. And it's a super long street, and it's just lined on both sides with all the shops. All these food stalls and sometimes accessories and traditional dye clothing, shoes, fruit, barbecue, restaurants, desserts, coconut water, which is the first thing I got while I was there. Oh, hi! Hi, May. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. Bug alert, yes. Look, May, this is called a coconut egg. And it's basically a coconut that's been skinned alive. The hard shell taken off. With only it's a bubble of coconut flesh with the coconut water inside. It's so good. It's kind of like the same experience of having boneless chicken for the first time. Hello! Is it a coconut or an egg? I would say it's a coconut pretending to be an egg. It's still a coconut at heart. Boneless pizza. Does pizza have bone? Is the crust the bone? Oh, thanks for the link in chat, Josh. I will talk about the bugs. Coconuts are alive. That explains why they're hairy. Sign of living. I might be dead. I used to be hairier, but I have become less hairy. And here's devil fruit. Here's what Luffy ate. Did you guys know that it's real? I thought it was made up, but looks like it's real. I actually tried this. Do we need a side-by-side comparison with the actual Luffy fruit? Devil fruit. It's real. I don't know which one is which. I tried this. Do you guys want to know what? Oh my god! Do you guys want to know what it tastes like? I don't know why, but right now my screenshots are not going to my gallery. So it's a little bit difficult to show you guys screenshots. Why is it doing that? So I'm going to give up. This is a fruit. This is... You see? So what does the devil fruit taste like? That is a really funny question because there is not much edible flesh in this fruit at all. You see these little segments. It's kind of like sweet corn. The kernels, the sweet corn kernels, you can peel off. You can peel this off just like that. And the red part is not edible. But inside, like, it comes to a point and on the very end, there's a little bit of edible flesh. That's, I think, white. It tastes a little bit like a mangosteen. A watered down mangosteen. Do I have it written down? My fruit review. Devil fruit. Like a mild mangosteen, all seed and no flesh. Oh yes! At the tip, there's some flesh, but there's also a massive seed in the middle of a small amount of flesh. In every single segment, there's a big-ass seed in the middle. It's probably not worth the price, but I wrote down it's fun to eat. It's kind of like eating sunflower seeds while you're watching K-drama or something. It's something that keeps your hands and mouth busy as you're watching something. I can see that, but for the price, it's not worth it. Later on, there are lots of more delicious exotic fruits. Later on, I tried. I will be covering it in my vlog, so stay tuned. Again. It is finally time for insects. I ordered a plate of what looks like stir-fried, wok-fried insects because I thought it would be interesting for you guys. Would you guys eat this? Would you guys do it? Because I would for you. Any guesses on what it tastes like? Did I write anything down? Nope. So, from memory, I remember that some of them were mostly crunchy shell, but some of them had body. Had stuff inside. The ones with stuff inside were not my favorite. Wait, is it showing the edge of something? Oh, it is, isn't it? So I've had crickets before, I think. and they were mostly not juicy inside. But some of these were actually juicy. I wouldn't say juicy like bursting with juice, but more bready. It was doughy inside. Hello, Jesus. I just couldn't. Chicken, not like chicken. It tastes like dough. The juicy ones had the texture of dry dough. Imagine if you just mix flour and water together. Maybe not even flour, because it's not stretchy by any means. Imagine if you took breadcrumbs, moistened it a bit, and then mushed it together into a ball. That's the texture. And it tastes like general staleness. Not like a stale flavor, but imagine you walk into a room and it smells kind of stale. Or you open a bag of maybe some towels that have been left under your bed at the bottom of your wardrobe for at least a year. And maybe there were old towels that smelt a bit damp, and they've been left at the bottom of your wardrobe for at least 1 year. You open the bag, the scent that hits your face is what this bready bug dough tastes like. I honestly don't know why someone would choose to eat these for fun. But I would do it for content. That's about it. The dry ones, I don't really remember. I think they're just crunchy, and then they take on whatever seasoning you put on top of them. So those were tolerable. Maybe a slight flavor of dry leaves. Juicy in a good or bad way. They were doughy. They were not even juicy. I'm glad. You know what? Imagine that stale towel flavor with juice, with more moisture. That would be way worse. It's not worth eating it because how much of a small amount you get? Oh, yeah, the devil fruit. Yeah, not worth. I think you should try it at least once because aren't you guys curious? You have to try at least once just to tell people about it, which is exactly what I did. Worth, honestly. The devil fruit was probably the most expensive fruit. By the weight of the actual flesh. Durian was the other expensive fruit. Wait, May, do you want the bugs or the devil fruit? And some normal foods that I ate at the same place. This, I believe, is boneless chicken feet. Just as I was saying some normal foods, this is probably not normal for some of you, at least some of you. Boneless chicken feet tossed in probably green papaya and some shredded vegetables. A refreshing chicken feet salad, if you will. Good stuff. Very light. I'd love to try durian. You should. A lot of people describe durian to be similar to beet. I disagree. I think it's like imagine a custard that is onion flavored. Onion and milk flavored. I can see how some people might think it smells like hot garbage because a lot of times, like, fruit gets mixed in with onions in the garbage, and only in the garbage does this happen. So, and plus a little bit of fermentation to make it smell extra sweet. I can see that as a somewhat accurate description. Really selling you guys on these foods. Some skewers. This is rice cake plus corn. I was expecting sweet corn, but this is the starchy type of corn. Like what you make tortillas with. You love durian, good, same. Same. If I were to recommend one thing, it would be the coconut egg. Because they break the shell, they undress the coconut right in front of you. It's really cool to watch. And it's delicious. Okay, I think that's all the food for the night market for now. What's our next stop? Oh, this is a different night market. This is the more famous one. It's called Xingguang Yesi, Starlight Night Market. And I just want you guys to experience how overstimulating this is. Look at the amount of shops. Oh, there's even a hot air balloon up there, but apparently, it's not that safe. Yeah, if you like perusing, this is the place for you. But the prices might be a little bit more expensive than outside of this night market, but when you're traveling, it's like, whatever. And my mom said that the food here is not as good because there are not many customers, and that's a telltale sign that the food is not worth it here. But there's so much to look at. Like down here you see traditional clothing that so many girls, a lot of girls rent to take pictures in, including my mom and my aunt. They were slay queens. And you can also get your makeup professionally done here. Lots of places. Like when you walk on the street, if you are female, presenting, walking on the street, someone will come up to you and ask you if you want to take photos. Yeah, towards the end it got pretty annoying. I'll give you guys a close-up of the traditional clothing. Super pretty, a little tube top, shiny metallic material, and like a wrap skirt, and then you wear this golden hairpiece in your hair with some flowers. Super cool if you like cosplay. Here's another picture. Like a straight type of, almost like a wrap, like a mermaid skirt. Not really, just a straight down type of cutting. Cute. Yes. Anything else? Next stop. Oh yes, I also saw brain here. Brain stew, if you're into that. Not me. Oh, from the night market, I got this really delicious coconut candy that they make on the spot. It's like there's a machine and then you can see it compressing the coconut powder or flour into little tablets. And unlike most all the coconut candies I've tried in the past, it's not sugary at all. It tastes like the coconut, the natural sweetness of the coconut. It's like dehydrated coconut milk turned into little tablets. It's really good. I recommend at least trying it. They let you try it at those stalls. And I also got a little tub of yogurt. And it was the most delicious yogurt I had consumed in a long time. I don't know if it's the Xisuangbanna milk they use, but it was really, the flavor was really strong. Like the milk flavor was stronger than commercial yogurt here. No prions, please. Yeah. I used to eat brain, but now I get freaked out. I have devolved. Here's some more exotic fruits. Which one did I try? Out of these ones, I tried this round yellow one in the corner here. It is called a yellow crystal milk fruit. I'll just call it a milk fruit. This was one of the best ones, one of the best fruits. It literally tastes like milk. I don't know if you guys have tried those Japanese drinks. This Japanese milk tea that's transparent, that's clear. Have you guys heard of that? I think they invented it so a salary man can have drinks other than water at the office. Here. Milk tea. It reminded me of that. Save image. What the hell is a web BP? Save. No, I want a JPEG. Whelp. Let's see if this loads. Does this work? Oh, there! These! You heard of these? Hello! Tegu! Hi, Tegu! Welcome in. We're talking about exotic fruits and milk fruit specifically. It tastes like milk if you took all the proteins out. Maybe like milk flavoring droplets dropped into some water. That's what it tastes like. Oh, or like milk candy. Yeah, it tastes like a white rabbit. Like a watery white rabbit. A white rabbit flavored jello. It's so good. I would buy this if I saw it. Someone else has the e-black. Rip. It's okay, I remember now. Reminds you of that transparent Pepsi they sold during the 2000s. Yeah! Did that actually taste like Pepsi? I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember if the flavor was different from regular Pepsi. Okay, what else? I really wanted to try the god coconut up here, the brown one up here. But when I asked the shopkeeper if it was tasty, he made a questionable. He paused. That's when I knew I probably shouldn't buy it. There was another one called egg fruit that's not pictured. That was really interesting. That one's like if a sweet potato had a baby with something with a cake. Okay, so I wrote it's like sweet potato, a bit cake-like, slight astringency. Yeah. It's like if sweet potato were fruit. I don't know if I can say it tastes like egg though, like the name might suggest. I think they chose egg fruit because it's a better name. I guess the texture you could say is a bit egg yolk-like because it's starchy and grainy. But sweet potato is a way better description. I think it was good like ramen. Oh, so it's different. Was it pricey? There's a price right here. It says 20 yuan. For 500 grams. Not expensive at all. That's what, like $3? $4 tops? For 500 grams, it's not too bad, right? It might not be the cheapest thing, but it's definitely not super expensive. Oh, back here there's bird's nest fruit. This one was also really delicious. If you've tried a dragon fruit before, it's similar to that, but with more water content. More watery and the flesh is a bit loose. and hence the name bird's nest fruit, because it's a little bit stringy, like shreds of fiber. And it's like sour and sweet. It's so good. There's also seeds inside. I like it way more than dragon fruit. Ooh, you love dragon fruit? Oh, it makes your stomach upset. Yeah, I did shit my pants. I almost shitted my pants at this fruit market. Because I think I had passion fruit. Passion fruit's quite tart and strong in flavor. My stomach was not having it. Almost shot. That's a little too far. Pipe-san, please. You don't get this drink because you enjoy life, you buy it despite of it? Huh? But I still really want to try the Kami coconut. Oh, that reminds me of somebody. Oh. Oh. I had something to say and then I forgot. Oh, I bought durian here. It was so good. Oh, right, chocolate fruit. I bought a couple chocolate pudding fruits, and the stall owner said, "Oh, they're not ripe yet. You have to leave them for a couple more days, and then they'll be ripe and ready to eat." Guess what? They were still so raw on the third day. Like the day I was gonna leave, he lied to us. He lied in our faces. So I didn't get to try chocolate pudding fruit. I was most excited for that one. But yeah, it was kind of gross. I cut it open. It was really hard and dry. And it was oxidizing right in front of me. It turned from yellow to brown right in front of my eyes. Hello, Dread. Hello. Chocolate fruit isn't just cacao. No, it's different. It's chocolate pudding fruit. It has nothing to do with actual chocolate. It's supposed to taste like chocolate pudding. That's where it gets its name from. How is the durian eating? It was so good. They recommended one type of durian that was in season. I tried it, but the flesh was not meaty enough. It was not thick enough. I like my durians really thick and gooey. So I went for a different variety, and I'm really glad because it turned out really good. Yay! So yeah, this was probably one of the highlights of the trip. If you go, not just Xisuangbanna, if you go anywhere and you see interesting fruits, I really want you guys to try new fruits and report back. Tell me about it, most importantly. Tell me what to try. Oh my god! It's a Lemmy! Lemmy like and I can say your name correctly now. Hello! Welcome, Snail Diaper Raid. Hi, Diapers. Has it always been Diaper Raid? I don't think it has. Thank you for the raid, Lemmy. Hope you guys had a good stream. What were you guys doing? We are discussing milk fruit and durians right now. Lemmy is baby. Maybe that's why diaper. Snello! Snello! Do you snails enjoy exotic fruits? I so very much enjoy exotic fruits. Oh, right. I actually have a cross-section of the devil fruits I tried. Like I said, it's like sweet corn, isn't it? You can... The little segments come off. And this little white thing you see here is the flesh. And that's about as much as you get. Hello! Fed. The Fed. The Fed is here. Hello! Ebe! Thank you, thank you. I have... Now that I've had the devil fruit, I'll be stretchy. Oh, stretchy! Oops, I don't have my buttons. Never mind. Thanks for the link, Josh. But there's a big stone inside. Not much flesh in there. Oh, hello! Thank you! Kureji. Kureji Raz. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so cool. I was showing... oh, this is what it looks like. Whole. You just have to buy one. Oh, this is the haul. Oh man, I could have used this picture while describing all the fruits I ate. This is egg fruit I was talking about, the one that tastes like slightly astringent sweet potato. This was the chocolate pudding fruit that was not ripe by the time I left. So sad. What's this? Was this the egg fruit? Anyways, this one's definitely the milk fruit. White rabbit tasting fruit. The papaya I just got because I was craving papaya. Solid papaya. 10 out of 10. And the durian, the thick, gooey durian I got. I didn't eat the pineapple. I wasn't interested in fruits that I had already tried. I don't know about you guys, but I know what a pineapple tastes like. Even if it's the best pineapple in the world, I think it's still going to taste like a pineapple. And I came here for new experiences. But this is not exactly true in Japan though, because Japanese grapes don't taste like regular grapes. That's the only exception. Even melons, Japanese melons are way different. Yeah, I didn't eat any of this. I had one piece of jackfruit. It was good. Which is worse, overripe or underripe? Underripe is worse. Cause usually fruits are not sweet when it's underripe and really hard to eat. I'd rather risk my stomach. I'd rather risk 1 hour spent on the toilet than forcing myself to eat an unripe fruit, which might make me end up on the toilet anyway. Hello, Fale. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I was like, why am I thanking Fale? Thank you for your presence. Liko, where's Liko? Where's Liko? Oh, hi Liko. Have you tried any of these fruits? They also got oranges. I'm like, I don't need to have an orange in Xisuangbanna, even if it's the best orange in the world. I save my stomach for other things, such as this giant dragon egg looking fruit that I've been avoiding. I've been saving the best for last. This is a yogurt fruit, I believe. What they call. This looks like something straight out of Monster Hunter. Jackfruit, yeah, jackfruit is Small Town. We've had jackfruit before. We don't need to have jackfruit here. It was good though. This is a yogurt fruit. It's yogurty. This fruit is so good. One of my favorites. It tastes like if you were to mash a banana with a tiny bit of yogurt. That's what it tastes like. Straight up. In the fruit is banana yogurt. Ready to be served. Why is this not more widely available? We need to breed yogurt fruit like crazy. I want this at my local supermarket. It's so good. It's a little bit of a squishy texture though, if you don't like that kind of texture. Almost similar to a mangosteen texture. Yes, highly recommend. And it cuts open, you cut into it, and then you just rip it apart. It's easy to eat as well. Farmer Tabby, yeah, I'm starting a yogurt fruit farm. Who wants to join me? Honestly, I should have kept some of the seeds. That's illegal. That's illegal, isn't it? I thought that was watermelon. No, 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 no. Have you ever seen a watermelon so textured? From afar, maybe, if you squint really hard. Liko, have you been to Xisuangbanna? It's close to Thailand. Oh, I want more of this. Okay. What's our next stop? Let's see. And then we went to a small village to experience the life of the locals. It's slightly this village is slightly touristy, but I think it's okay because you can tell there are locals living there, and the traditional architecture is still well preserved, just repurposed. So I still think it's a good experience. Can't bring over that kind of stuff. Damn it! Maybe? I wonder if it's invasive. So here, I had the best roast chicken I have ever had in my life. This is so graphic. It's just there. He's just grilling it on the spot like this. Sunbathing chicken, yes, they're just on holiday. Oh, good night, Gallery Dulb. Good night, good night. For me, it tastes like pineapple with squishy texture. Oh, that's one way to think of it, but it doesn't have the spikiness of pineapple. Maybe because I'm slightly allergic to pineapple, but some people, when they eat pineapple, they feel a little bit of a prickle. I think the flavor of yogurt fruit is way more gentle than pineapple. Tastes like, you know, a banana that's just become ripe, so there's still a bit of tartness in it. Yeah, it's like a slightly green banana mashed with a little bit of yogurt. Spatchcocked. I feel so sorry for them. But it was the most delicious grilled chicken I ever had. It's like rotisserie chicken, but times 1000 in deliciousness. This is what it looks like served. And then this is a rice cake salad. Probably has green papaya in it and stuff. And the main component is a type of rice cake that has the texture of jelly. It's a jelly texture. If you've ever had Korean banchan, not saying that right, but the Korean appetizers, there's one type of appetizer that is super similar to this. Rice cake in some sort of marinade. The texture is exactly the same as that for the rice cake component. Except this has vegetables in it. I think it was slightly spicy too. And you can see them tossing the salad. You can see her making the salad in the back there. That's the container they make the salad in. It looks like a mortar pestle. And she just bashes it around. Just beating it up. Helps the flavor penetrate the vegetables. So good. How did it taste? Very good. Refreshing again, once again. Like a papaya salad with rice cake, I would imagine. I feel like as soon as I start streaming, I would say so for 1 month. As soon as I start streaming, my pun detection is coming back to me. Okay. I'll show you guys some more foods. These are not from this village, but food is the theme of this segment. What is this? Oh. Not yet. Another interesting food I had was the peacock feast, they call it. The peacock banquet. I think that's a better translation. It's how do I explain this? It's like a platter of foods. It's not necessarily a cold platter. The foods are hot to begin with, and then they do cool down though. It's a hot platter, and then you're supposed to make lettuce wraps with rice, fish / meat, and there are some sauces and spices around you can dip the wraps into. Yeah, this was okay. It's mostly for pictures. You can't see here because I cropped it out, but there's a peacock head going off screen here. It's really cool presentation. And I guess it's laid out in a way that's supposed to look like a peacock tail. Apparently a lot of people get upset stomachs, get food poisoning from this because of maybe the container, because they reuse this, and then it's also served on a bed of raw vegetables, and raw vegetables are pretty prone to contamination. That could be why. And while you're at the restaurant, there are these ladies going around. At first they perform for you, they do a little dance. I have footage of it. And then they come around to each table, and then they ask if you want to participate in this traditional drinking tradition where they pour beer, I think through a piece of bamboo into a bowl, and then they will sing a song, and you're supposed to continue drinking until the song is over and drink as much as you can, and they'll pour as much as you need. Too much food? Never too much food. 孔雀宴, yeah, that's the one. So I did that. Apparently I drank the most out of all of them. But I didn't feel like I was pushing it or anything. I thought you were supposed to drink as fast as possible, but apparently they will pour according to your pace. So I could have slowed down a little bit. And then a saxophone player came around. First he did a performance, and then he came and asked if anyone would like to request a song for a prize, of course. And my uncle requested a couple songs for my aunt because it was close to her birthday. That was really cool. And that guy was low-key really good. I don't know anything about saxophone playing, but I feel like he's better than just any old guy. I didn't realize that this island is considered as little Thailand. Yes, that's what they say. I basically went to Thailand. Not really, I've been to Thailand. The food looks like a mix of northern and eastern Thai cuisine. Really? Oh my god, I'm so glad you're in chat. This... I think the experience of doing the drinking tradition plus the saxophone player made this meal worth it. Otherwise, I feel like the taste was okay. It's good, but you can get even better food elsewhere. Worth it for the vibes. What else? Ooh. You've heard of fried water, but have you heard of fried rose petals? This was at a social media famous restaurant that my mom found. It was so funny because that day my aunt was having a moment. Like, she was being really impatient. And my mom found this restaurant, but there was a little bit of a wait, maybe around an hour. And my aunt was not having it. She's like, I'm going to go off and have my own food. I think they went and had some Sichuan food, which is an odd choice for being in Xisuangbanna. And then we had this, which was super unique. And my mom was like, ha! Should have waited. Yeah, fried rose petals. How can I explain? It's rose petals dipped in some batter and fried. As simple as that. It's not marinated or anything. I think it's seasoned with probably salt and pepper, and it comes with a plate of rose jam, I believe. So good. You could say that you fry anything and it will taste good, but this was legit interesting good. Usually I don't like floral flavored foods, but I feel like the friedness balanced out the floral, perfumey sickliness. Balanced it out really well. And same goes to this rose pastry that's a local delicacy as well. This. It might just be the rose petals of this area. They taste particularly good because this also didn't taste perfumey to me. Rose petal pastries. My mom and aunt combined ordered 70 of these to bring home as omiyage, and the lady had to bake a big batch of them for us. And one of her ovens broke, so we just watched her panic. And it's so nice because the shop workers of nearby, or the stores next door, they came over and helped her. I thought that was so sweet. I really felt a sense of community at that place. And then on top of that, the flower pastry lady asked one of the guys to give us a ride home. That was so cool. So nice of her and him. Well, we did pay him, but it was a discount. It was cheaper than calling an Uber or something. That was really nice. But then I was fighting for my life. I thought I was going to die during that ride home. Oh my god. I don't know if it's just me or if he was driving like a crazy person. He kept driving into the wrong lane to overtake other cars. Is that normal? I don't know. And he would do it as he was making a turn. And I was like, I can't see oncoming traffic right now. How are you... Why do you think now is a good time to overtake the car in front? And I remember just staring into the corner and praying that I don't see headlights going towards us. But somehow nothing happened, so maybe he knows what he's doing. That's normal? So what happens if a car is coming? And then you're just sandwiched between the car you're trying to overtake and then the car that's coming towards you? Then what? Then what? Easy car sick? I don't know how they do it. They must have reflex of a god. God reflexes. Couldn't be me. This was so good. Oh my god, I want more. What else? Ooh, Thai milk tea is so good. Another one of those social media famous restaurants my mom found. She said that's the meta. You can't just walk into any restaurant and expect a good meal in Xisuangbanna. You have to look up the highly rated places, such as this one. Oh my god, this was so good. It tastes like melted ice cream. Melted milk tea ice cream. Oh my god. Your mom really playing the meta? Yeah, she's so goat. I was really useless on this leg of the trip because I don't know how to do all of the payments. Like you have to set up an account. Because no one uses cash anymore in China. I don't know how to do that, so I was really useless. I didn't know how to call an Uber. So yeah, shout out to my mother. This was satay pork, delicious. From the same place. Oh, this is what the traditional buildings look like. So I told you guys during the karaoke, but they would keep livestock at the bottom in the kind of like a basement that is open, and then they live on top. And their bathrooms are always open. It's always missing a wall, so that's interesting too. And I was concerned about the smell if they were to keep livestock in the basement. But maybe it just works and I just don't know what I'm talking about. Shout out Mother Mole. It's very similar to Thailand, except our traditional buildings are made of only wood. I had a picture of something they were in the middle of building and it was all wood. So I think maybe they build the frame with wood and then they use bricks around it. I'm not sure. But yeah, the bone is made of wood. But then again, it could be a new style building. They're building, because obviously these are old. Super cool. Oh my god. This is also concept art material. Even in winter, the bathroom is just open. I think it's warm all year round. Let me see. Xisuangbanna winter. Xisuangbanna winter. Temperature. Oh. With temperatures between 24.6 Celsius and 28.8 Celsius. The mild conditions make it an excellent time for visit. It's always summer in Xisuangbanna. What is the weather like in Xisuangbanna year-round? Oh, average annual temperature is around 18 Celsius to 22. Maybe the high 10s is as cold as it gets. Just hot or rain. Yeah. We have no winters. They have no winters. Kinda jelly. It's elevated like that because of floods. Oh! Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But then, I guess, keeping livestock, because you have to make use of that space anyway, so might as well keep livestock in there. But then when the flood comes, the animals go bye-bye. That makes sense, yeah. So cool. And lovely. Just their undies out on display at this somewhat touristy area. They don't care, I love that. Oh, this was the restaurant I had the Thai milk tea at, one of the famous restaurants. I recommend. Oh, hungry. I really like all of the modified vehicles. So cool. I think I took a picture of the... Oh! This is the type of cart we were using. We were riding to get from A to B. Like within short distance, these are the best. And the wind on your face feels so good. And there was one with a disco ball. And then my uncle sang a little song for us. It was a vibe. I think we can move on to our next stop. Ooh! I got to feed peacocks. I think this was at the planetarium. No, like a museum of plants. Planetarium, is that a word? A place where you look at a bunch of plants, and there were peacocks there, and I fed them. Yay! There were so many. They're pretty nice creatures. Pretty gentle creatures. The turkeys were really aggressive. But the peacocks were just chilling. Yeah, stay tuned for the footage And I'm really glad I did it here because I think we went to a different park and it was way more expensive to feed the peacocks. I think they give you a little bag of feed, and some people had like plastic bottle caps and were feeding them with the caps, but I just used the bag. I just let them stick their faces in the bags, and they were kept in the same enclosure as some really majestic looking chickens. Yeah, Xisuangbanna has some of the most majestic looking, what's the opposite of a hen? Roosters I've ever seen. Like they had long green feathers, tail feathers and stuff. I don't know what they're eating, but they're gorgeous. Does that mean you bagged the bird? For a moment, the bird was in my inventory. Peacock head acquired. Ooh, that sounds a little gruesome. But yeah, that was so surreal. I feel like I dissociated. It's like, this is not real. I'm feeding a peacock right now. As much as I love them, but because of how abundant they are, I've seen some places that would exploit the peacocks. Like, they would keep a couple peacocks tied outside the restaurant to attract customers. That's so sad. I hope they lay down the law someday, and then yeah, they don't deserve that treatment. I think it's fair if you want to keep them outside your shop but in a comfortable enclosure, not tied by the leg. That was a bit sad to see. Those are only the male peacocks though. There were probably some females. They were not hanging out with the males. Just like humans. Make them work and steal their super chats. What? What? Welcome back to VTuber Brain Rot. You need the females to make the males want to look pretty. Oh, really? Do they not spread the butt feathers if there are no females around? Yeah, I never saw any of them open the butt feathers. Maybe that's why. I have to go soon, but really random. This is so disorganized. This is the second hotel I stayed at. That did not smell like shit, so yay! 5 stars, 10 out of 10. This was really nice, even though there was no one at the front desk a lot of the time, because I guess they're trying to save on manual labor. They're trying to save on those paychecks. So there's like 2 employees running this place. I felt so bad for them, and I think they live here. Because one of the days we needed some water, right? So we called front desk, and then we saw the front desk girl in her dressing gown, and then her hair not combed, thrown in a bun, and delivering water for us. Shout out to her. There was also a dog there, so yes. Top-notch hotel. And there was a nice breakfast place downstairs, super convenient. It's just, it's not Xisuangbanna cuisine or anything, though. It's like xiaolongbaos and congee and stuff. Really good. Oh. Okay, I think we can go to the next spot. Go next. This is the water festival. But it's not the actual water festival because that's only like a certain time within the year that it happens. But this is a water festival you can experience all year round. And for some reason, my mom really wanted to be soggy. So I did not participate in this, but I went along. I tagged along and I looked after our stuff and my father, because my father likes to stray. He calls it exploration. He likes to go on his little explorations, and then on the first night we lost him. We were at the night market that I showed you guys, and we lost him because he wouldn't listen to us, and he kept his phone in his shirt pocket, you know, on the chest. So when he bent down, he dropped the phone. And then he went on a little expedition and went way ahead of us. And when he looked back, we were nowhere to be seen. Why does he do this? He went on a side quest. He met the policeman, and the policeman was like, "You don't have a phone? You don't have a number we can call? You don't know your hotel name? There's nothing we can do." But thankfully, because the night market is one street, right? There are only 2 exits. So I wasn't panicking too much, but because we would have met him somewhere along the street. Thankfully, that's where we lost him, because if it was anywhere else, we would have been in trouble. And then after that, I learned my lesson, and I became his bodyguard for the rest of the trip. So I was standing on the sidelines watching the bags with my dad. Yay! He still would go on little explorations on his own, his little smoke break explorations. Like, at least make my job slightly easier. But yeah, soggy time, and it's not just getting soggy. There's also music playing, and there's like a DJ that will tell you what to do, like put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your bucket over your head. Kind of like the infamous Chinese auntie plaza dance, but soggy. Yes. In the middle of the session, my mom and aunt came back out to ask me to film for them. And they were like, "Yes, come film us. It'll be fun for our 朋友圈, for our timelines, for our Twitter, for our tweets, if you will." So I was like, okay, sure. My dad can watch the bags. He promised he'll stay put. So I was holding my phone, and I walked close to where all the action I was approaching all of the action. Unprotected. With no protection. My mom was like, yes, come film me. Come film us with no protection. I got to about here. And it started pouring on me. It started raining dogs and cats. I had been bamboozled. Mother, how could you have done this? I became soggy. I did not sign up for soggy time. So yes, that's the story of how I got wet on the sidelines. I actually have footage of it. If I can blur out my mother and aunt, I can show you guys exactly what happened in the next episode of Soggy Mole. So yeah, they had a really good time, but oh. Hello! Hello, Void? Hello, thank you, V, for the Void. Yes. But, oh yes, but you know what? Ha, mother! She got sick. This is really fucked up. But she got her karma, cause she got really sick. But, at the same time, I feel really sad and sorry for her, because, it took forever for her to heal, but that was karma. The karma hit her. She got so sick. Was it worth it, Mother? Was it really worth it? She's like an overgrown child. You know what? I love that for her. Never grow up, Mother. That's how she looks. The way she looks. She literally looks like my sister. It's because she's young at thought. I mean hot. Really, real quick, I have to go. But monkeys. I saw monkeys. I was really bad at throwing peanuts. But I saw them. I threw a peanut. It fell, but one of the monkeys picked it up, so it didn't go to waste. Real quick. I think that's about it. Another picture of the architecture. Cool. The most famous, the most well-known barbecue place in Xisuangbanna is this. There's a bunch of imposters, amugas, imposters of this. They just take the first word and then they change part of the name, and then there's a bunch of them out there. Apparently it's because this first part, 小玉, is what they call girls. It means girl or woman or lady. That's why this name is everywhere. Because it's just girl. Barbecue girl. Barbecue girly is me. Okay. Our final stop is the actual rainforest. So I did a tour. You can see there's a lady on the swing. I did that, guys. I was on there. I was like, wee! Whee! That was me. And I also climbed a tree. I will not be showing footage of that because I don't even want to look at that myself, but I did climb a tree. Trust. We also rode a raft. What do you call it? Steering a raft. We went on a raft, and my aunt fell. My aunt fell into the river. I have to have Clip Studio ready next time so I can illustrate what happened. What else did I do there? Climbed a tree, went on this swing thing. Yes. Ate food. Well done, Tabby. Rafted. Yeah, we walked. You have to prepare rain boots, and you walk in the river. I did get soggy. Half of me did get soggy. In the end. Okay, I think that about wraps it up. Yeah. No tubing. Yeah, she fell into the river. It was so embarrassing because we were doing the tour with a group of aunties who looked older, but they were fine on the raft, but we were not fine. We were screaming. We were not a good team. People used to run through the fountains in my old university, but they shut that down after people kept getting gastroenteritis. Maybe that's what my mom had. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I must go. What should I leave you guys with? Leave you guys with... Oh, the station. The high-speed rail station. Yay! Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, I'm in a rush. I have to go. I must go. Where is my window? Raid. Let's look for raid. Bye all. Bye all. Y'all. Ooh, great. Liar's on. This makes things easy. Tomorrow we'll be doing something. Thank you, Tegu. We'll go to Liar. Yay. Okay, Tabby